close to 45 that I knew that we're going to lose the war. Everybody knows that. And the Americans are shelling their way up. And he said there was a church and a huge pile of brush, as big as the building itself, almost beside the building. And he said, I knew that if I crawl underneath there, I'm going to stay there until I hear the shelling of the Americans, not, down the valley, but over on the other side. And he said, so he climbed under there, and he lived there. He stayed there for 7 days and 7 nights. Was almost found out once, because the SS started combing everybody who was possibly, either had gone AWOL or wanting to defect. Because everybody's ambition at that point was to be taken in as a prisoner of war by the Americans. So what he did was he stayed there, and he said, on day 4, he could hear voices, and he could hear dogs barking, and he knew that these dogs had picked up the scent of him in the pile. But for whatever reason, the pile wasn't moved. It wasn't, these guys moved on. And he said, I waited another 3 days until I heard the shelling way up, and I came out and then gave myself up as, a prisoner of war to the Americans. The Americans then said, you were so emaciated, you look terrible. We're going to send you to a place where we delouse you guys and start feeding you in Marseille. And in Marseille, they had huge stations set up where the U.S. Army had a bunch of black guys from the southern states here nailing crates and labeling crates for war material. So my father basically said, the first thing I did was help all these black guys with their syphilis, because they had raging STDs.
Really?
So I helped them to get the syphilis under control, and they became very, very friendly. And then eventually they admitted that they were illiterate. And he said, we were the guys who were supposed to, nail the boxes, and the black guys came to us and said, you know what, instead of us nailing the boxes, or you nailing the boxes and us lettering them and mislettering them, because we can't read and write, why don't you guys just do the lettering? And my father said, so all we had to do was, stencil, for the U.S. Army.